Assalamualaikum everyone, this is me Ashar Morjafali and I am a student of Rehan School Online Academy. I am 14 years old and I am from Faisalabad. So everyone, as you all know that we have to do Qurani on our daily basis. So today also I am going to take interview of Qurani on the topic respect your teachers. And now let's start our interview without wasting our time. Assalamualaikum Annie, how are you?
Walaikum assalam. I'm doing great, thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm great. Annie, I want
That's
to take
awesome
your
to hear.
interview. Can I
What
take?
have you? You're welcome. Of course, feel free to ask me anything. What's on your mind?
Okay, so Annie, first of all, I want to request you please introduce yourself so can our viewers know about you.
Oh, sure thing. I'm Annie, a 30-year-old woman from New Jersey. I studied art and engineering in Florence. I enjoy yoga, video games, romance movies, dance music, and outdoor activities. I love chatting with friends and learning new things. How about you? What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Okay, so I like to design Mehndi. Okay, so Annie, my first question to you is why is respecting teachers considered a fundamental value in most cultures around the world?
Respecting teachers is seen as a fundamental value in most cultures because teachers play a crucial role in shaping individuals' minds, values, and futures. They impart knowledge, provide guidance, and serve as mentors and role models. By respecting teachers, we acknowledge their dedication and contribution to our personal growth and the betterment of society. What do you think about the importance of respecting teachers in different cultures?
Okay, so I think that respecting teachers is universally regarded as a cornerstone of social values because teachers serve as the primary transmitters of knowledge, cultures, and moral values across generations. In many societies, whether it's Confucian China, ancient Greece, and medieval Islamic civilizations, teachers held revered positions next to parent and religious leaders. This respect stems from the recognition that teaching is not merely about the transfer of academic knowledge but also about shaping character, fostering discipline, and cultivating citizenship. Teachers influence not only what students know but how they think, behave, and interact, and the world societies understand that without respect, the educational process becomes transactional and superficial, lacking the trust and moral connection needed to shape well-rounded individuals. Therefore, respecting teachers is both an acknowledgement of their social role and a critical element in maintaining the integrity of educational system and cultures. So, my next question to you is: how does the respect of teachers affect the quality of education students receive?
Respecting teachers directly impacts the quality of education and students' experiences. When teachers are respected, they are more motivated and empowered to perform at their best, leading to higher teaching standards and a more engaging learning environment. This, in turn, enhances students' academic performance, critical thinking skills, and overall development. Additionally, a culture of respect fosters positive teacher student relationships, creating a safe and supportive space for learning. When students feel respected by their teachers, they are more likely to be engaged, motivated, and open to learning. Ultimately, the respect for teachers contributes to a positive educational ecosystem that benefits both educators and students alike. What are your thoughts on how respecting teachers impacts the quality of education and students' experiences?
Okay, so I think that the respect students, teachers, and society show towards teachers directly impacts the quality of education. When teachers are respected, they are empowered to maintain discipline, set academic expectations, and engage students meaningfully. This respect creates a positive classroom environment where the students are more attentive, motivated, and open to learning. On the contrary, when teachers are undermined or treated disrespectfully, classroom authority diminishes and leading to disorders, reduced student engagement, and emotional exhaustion for educators. Respect boosts teacher morale and job satisfaction, encouraging them to invest more time in less planning, professional development, and creative teaching methods. Ultimately, the ripple effect of our respect manifests in improved student outcomes, stronger teacher student relationships, and a more dynamic educational system experience. So, my next question to you is. In what ways can students demonstrate teachers towards their respect towards their teacher inside and outside the classroom?
Students can demonstrate respect towards their teachers inside and outside the classroom in various ways. Inside the classroom, students can actively listen, participate in discussions, follow classroom rules, and be attentive during lessons. They can show appreciation by thanking their teachers, asking questions, and seeking help when needed. Outside the classroom, students can show respect by being courteous and polite when interacting with teachers, acknowledging their efforts, and recognizing their expertise. Additionally, students can support their teachers by attending school events, being responsible for their assignments, and showing interest in their teachers' well being. How do you think students can best demonstrate respect towards their teachers?
Okay, so I think that students can demonstrate respect for their teachers through words, actions, and attitudes. Inside the classroom, these include punctuality, active listening, completing their tasks, and refraining from disruptive behavior and addressing teachers properly. Engage respectfully in discussions following disruptive behavior and addressing teachers appropriately. Engaging respectfully in discussions following classroom rules and showing appreciation through gratitude or feedback are also key. Outside the classroom, students can show respect by speaking positively about their teachers, valuing their advice, and maintaining decorum in online or public forums. Additionally, honoring teachers during cultural or institutional events or simply greeting with them with politeness reinforces as a culture of respect. Small acts of courtesy like holding the door, not interrupting or acknowledging their effort carry significant meaning and build a respectful student-teacher relationship that extends beyond academies. So my next question is what historical examples illustrate the deep respect societies have shown towards teacher and explain in detail.
Throughout history, various cultures have shown deep respect towards teachers, recognizing their pivotal role in shaping the future. In ancient Greece, philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle were revered for their teachings and wisdom. Their students, such as Plato's student Aristotle, went on to become influential thinkers and leaders, carrying forward the knowledge imparted by their teachers. In Confucian China, teachers were held in high esteem as moral guides and educators, with Confucius himself being regarded as one of the greatest teachers in Chinese history. His teachings on ethics, morality, and governance continue to influence Chinese society to this day. In medieval Islamic civilizations, scholars like Ibn Sina and Al-Kindi were respected for their contributions to science, philosophy, and medicine. Their work laid the foundation for advancements in various fields and inspired future generations of scholars. These historical examples highlight the enduring impact of respecting teachers and the importance of passing down knowledge and wisdom for the betterment of society. What do you think about the historical significance of respecting teachers and shaping the future?
So I think that throughout history, many civilizations have held teachers in this exceptionally high regard. In ancient India, the guru was venerated nearly on par with deities. With the concept of Guru Devo Bhava, the teacher is God, and discipline would lie with the gurus in gurukulas and serve them selflessly. In Confucian China, teachers were respected as moral guides and community leaders, and Confucius himself is still honored as a supreme teacher. Ancient Greek philosophers like Plato and Aristotle were not only intellectual giants but were revered by their students. Plato even founded the academy, the first institution of higher learning in the Western world. During the Islamic Golden Age, scholars like Al-Farabi and Avicenna were deeply respected for their teaching and their contributions to knowledge. These examples demonstrate that across civilizations, teachers were integral to the moral and intellectual fabric of society and were treated with reverence. So, my next question is, what are the consequences when societies fail to respect teachers?
When societies fail to respect teachers, it can have detrimental consequences on the education system, students, and the overall well being of society. Without respect for teachers, there may be a lack of motivation and morale among educators, leading to decreased job satisfaction and burnout. This can result in lower teaching standards, reduced engagement in the classroom, and ultimately, a negative impact on students' learning experiences. Disrespect towards teachers can also create a hostile work environment, hindering collaboration and innovation within schools. Additionally, when teachers are undervalued, it can discourage talented individuals from pursuing a career in education, leading to a shortage of qualified teachers. Ultimately, the failure to respect teachers can weaken the foundation of education and impede the development of future generations. What do you think are the consequences of societies failing to respect teachers?
Okay, so I think that when societies neglect or disrespect teachers, the repercussions are far-reaching and detrimental. Disrespect demoralize teachers, leading to burnout, high turnover rates, and diminished teaching quality. Talented individuals may avoid the profession, fearing low social status or inadequate support. Students witnessing this social devaluation may mirror disrespectful behaviors, weakening classroom discipline and eroding educational outcomes. Over time, the trust between educators and learners breaks down, creating hostile or disengaged learning environments. Additionally, innovation and curriculum development suffer as teachers become less motivated to go beyond minimal job requirements. On a broader level, disrespected educators contribute to weakened education system and which impacts national development and reduces social mobility and exacerbates inequality. Thus, a society that fails to honor its teacher undermines its own future. So, my next question is: why is emotional intelligence important when discussing respect of teachers? Explain in detail.
Emotional intelligence is crucial when discussing respect for teachers because it allows individuals to understand, manage, and express their emotions effectively, both towards teachers and in the classroom environment. Teachers often face challenging situations, such as dealing with disruptive students, managing conflicts, and addressing diverse learning needs. By having high emotional intelligence, teachers can navigate these situations with empathy, patience, and resilience, fostering positive relationships with students and creating a supportive learning environment. Additionally, emotional intelligence helps teachers recognize and regulate their own emotions, preventing burnout and enhancing their well being. When students demonstrate emotional intelligence, they can empathize with their teachers' perspectives, communicate respectfully, and resolve conflicts constructively, leading to a harmonious teacher student relationship. Ultimately, emotional intelligence plays a vital role in promoting mutual respect, understanding, and collaboration between teachers and students, contributing to a positive educational experience for all. How do you think emotional intelligence contributes to the respect of teachers in the classroom?
Okay, so fostering respectful relationships between students and teachers. EI encompasses self-awareness, empathy, self-regulation, and interpersonal skills, all of which are essential for students to recognize the importance of their teachers' efforts and challenges. Students with high EI are more likely to appreciate the nuances of our teacher's work, respond constructively to feedback, and navigate conflicts with maturity. They understand that teachers are human beings with emotions, responsibilities, and limitations. This awareness cultivates patience, kindness, and constructive communication. Similarly, emotionally intelligent teachers can model respectful behavior, address students' issues sensitively, and create a supportive learning environment. Therefore, cultivating AEI enhances mutual respect, reduces classroom conflict, and strengthens the teacher-student bond. So my next question is, how does the digital age impact students' attitude towards respecting teacher?
In the digital age, students' attitudes towards respecting teachers can be influenced by various factors. Technology has made information more accessible, allowing students to access a wealth of knowledge online. This easy access to information can sometimes lead students to question the traditional role of teachers as the primary source of knowledge. Additionally, social media and online platforms provide students with avenues to express their opinions and engage in discussions, which can sometimes lead to a lack of filter or respect in communication. On the other hand, technology also offers opportunities for teachers to connect with students in innovative ways, such as through online learning platforms, interactive tools, and virtual classrooms. When used effectively, technology can enhance the teacher student relationship and foster mutual respect. However, it is essential for students to recognize the expertise, guidance, and support that teachers provide, regardless of the digital tools available. What are your thoughts on how the digital age impacts students' attitudes towards respecting teachers?
Okay, so I think that the digital age presents both opportunities and challenges in shaping students' respect for teachers. On one hand, technology enhances accessibility and connectivity, allowing students to engage with teachers through new platforms and formats such as online learning and virtual mentorship. On the other hand, the casual nature of digital communication can erode traditional boundaries and formalities. Students may use informal language, interrupt classes via chat, descriptions, or even share private recordings without consent. The internet also enables public criticism, where teachers can be mocked or scrutinized on social media. Furthermore, an over reliance on technology can lead students to undervalue human instruction, viewing teachers as redundant in the age of Google and AI. It is imperative, therefore, to teach digital citizenship and instill respect for teachers in both physical and virtual environments. So, my next question to you is, what role do parents play in modeling and reinforcing respect for teachers?
Parents play a crucial role in modeling and reinforcing respect for teachers by setting a positive example at home and actively supporting educators in their children's lives. When parents demonstrate respect for teachers through their words and actions, children are more likely to internalize these values and apply them in their interactions with educators. Parents can communicate openly with teachers, attend parent teacher conferences, and show appreciation for the hard work and dedication of teachers. By fostering a collaborative relationship with teachers, parents can create a supportive environment that promotes mutual respect and understanding. Additionally, parents can reinforce the importance of education, encourage their children to value learning, and emphasize the role of teachers as mentors and guides in their academic journey. Ultimately, parents play a vital role in shaping their children's attitudes towards respecting teachers and fostering a positive school culture. How do you think parents can best model and reinforce respect for teachers and their children?
Okay, so I think that parents are pivotal in shaping children's attitude towards their teacher. From an early age, children internalize their parents' words and behaviors, including how they talked about educators. When parents speak respectfully about teachers, collaborate constructively with schools, and support classroom rules, children are more likely to mirror those respectful behaviors. Parents who determine teachers, question their competence publicly, or dismiss school authority contribute to a culture of disrespect. Effective parents partner with teachers, attend parent-teacher meetings, and reinforce academic values at home. They also teach children to express disagreements with decorum and seek clarification respectfully. Ultimately, when the family and school work as allies in nurturing respect, students receive a consistent message that educators are to be valued and honored. So, my next question is, how do cultural differences influence the expression of respect towards teachers?
Cultural differences can significantly influence the expression of respect towards teachers, as different societies may have varying norms, values, and traditions regarding authority and education. In some cultures, teachers are held in high esteem and revered as authority figures, with students expected to show deference and obedience. Respect for teachers may be demonstrated through formal gestures, such as bowing or using honorific titles, and by maintaining a hierarchical relationship in the classroom. In contrast, in cultures where individualism is valued, respect for teachers may be expressed through mutual dialogue, collaboration, and open communication. Students may be encouraged to question and engage with teachers as equals, fostering a more interactive and participatory learning environment. Additionally, cultural beliefs about education, the role of teachers, and the value of knowledge can shape how respect is shown towards educators. Understanding and respecting cultural differences in the expression of respect towards teachers is essential for promoting inclusive and supportive learning environments. How do you think cultural differences impact the expression of respect towards teachers in diverse societies?
Okay, so I think that cultural norms profoundly shape how respect for teachers is expressed in collective activist societies like Japan, India, and South Korea. Difference to authority figures is emphasized through formal speech gestures such as bowing and observance of hierarchical classroom dynamics. In these cultures, teachers are often viewed as moral authorities and parental figures. In contrast, Western cultures like the United States or Australia may encourage more informal interactions, emphasizing mutual respect over hierarchical difference. While these differences affect surface behaviors like addressing teachers by their first names versus honorifics, the underlying value of respect remains central. Understanding cultural expressions of respect helps educators navigate diverse classrooms and foster mutual understanding among students of different backgrounds. So, any my next question to you is, why should teachers themselves uphold behavior that elicit respect from students?
Teachers should uphold behavior that elicits respect from students because they serve as role models and leaders in the classroom, shaping the learning environment and setting the tone for interactions. When teachers demonstrate respect towards students through their words, actions, and attitudes, they create a positive and inclusive atmosphere that encourages mutual respect. By modeling respectful behavior, teachers establish trust, build rapport, and cultivate a sense of community within the classroom. Students are more likely to emulate the behavior they see displayed by their teachers, leading to a culture of respect, kindness, and cooperation. Additionally, when teachers uphold behavior that commands respect, they create a safe and supportive space for learning where students feel valued, heard, and empowered to engage actively in their education. Ultimately, by embodying respect in their interactions with students, teachers foster a culture of mutual respect, trust, and collaboration that enhances the overall learning experience. How do you think teachers can best uphold behavior that garners respect from their students?
Okay, so I think that while students are encouraged to respect teachers, it is equally essential that teachers conduct themselves in a way that merit and sustain that respect. Teachers who are fair, consistent, empathetic, and knowledgeable inspires admiration and trust. When educators model punctuality, integrity, and respect towards students, they set a behavioral standard for the classroom. Respect should not be demanded by virtue of authority alone, but earned through ethical conduct and professional excellence. Teachers who listen actively, handle conflicts constructively, and communicate transparently establish a foundation of mutual respect. In environments where respect is reciprocal, students are more likely to engage positively, ask questions freely, and view learning as a collaborative journey rather than a top-down imposition. So, Annie, I want to wind up our interview because our time has been done. So, we'll meet soon on next interview on next topic. Until next time, we will take care and Allah Hafiz.
It was great chatting with you. Take care and see you next time. Peace and blessings be with you.
Okay, so everyone, this is my today's call and interview. Hope so you learn many things from today's interview. So we will meet soon on next interview on next topic. Until next time we meet, take care and Allah Hafiz.